It's crazy that in 2025, ASAP Rocky is having the biggest year of his career without having dropping any music in the past 5+ years. We haven't, he's done a couple features here and there, but I mean, we haven't seen a full length body of work from ASAP Rocky since testing, and he's long overdue for a project. And with all the hype and all the attention around his name right now after beating the case, which he got super lucky in, but that's another video for another day. He needs to drop, and a lot of fans are speculating, when is he going to drop? When are we going to get this album? And it's something I want to talk about today. So I'm not going to drag out the intro too long. I upload 3 videos on hip hop every week. I'm currently on a 30-day upload streak. So if you guys don't want to miss a video, I'm posting a new video every day. So make sure you subscribe so you can catch every single one of those videos. And with that, let's get right into the video. So ASAP Rocky just got off his court case, which was highly publicized, and everybody was talking about it, especially the day of the verdict, bro. There was so much hype on Twitter. Like, this was hyped up like crazy on Twitter. You couldn't escape it. Even if you didn't know anything about the case, you could not escape people talking about this whole ASAP Rocky situation. And Rocky has had a lot of attention on him in the past, especially like, when he was in Switzerland and Trump brought him back or whatever. So with all this hype he's been building up, he needs to drop music soon. He just got, acquitted from this. He's good. He's in his situation. He's getting settled. I'm sure this is a lot of stress off his shoulder that he's excited not to be directly involved in anymore and not to have to worry about or drop any money into. It's a lot of money, bro, when you're dealing with a case like this and you're paying for lawyers. I'm sure ASAP Rocky was down a couple M's when he was, dealing with this whole situation. And it's definitely got to be a big stress relief. So with that, I could imagine it's going to take ASAP Rocky a little while to sort of settle in and just, take advantage of having this stress lifted off his shoulders and not having to really commit to any big project at the moment. That might be something that might delay the album. One thing I've been seeing is a lot of fans on Twitter have been sharing this like fake screenshot that ASAP Rocky is dropping on March 7th. And a lot of people have been running with it. A lot of people are thinking that he might drop on March 7th. But bro, this isn't the case. He's not dropping on March 7th. I know that everybody's expecting Don't Be Dumb like just any day now. But bro, he's been teasing Don't Be Dumb for years. So for it to come so early on March 7th, I just don't see that being the case, especially just having gotten off this case. He's going to take, a couple weeks, a couple months maybe to really enjoy the freedom. But I think if you take a couple months, it's really a bad look because you have all this attention on you now. So you need a project and you need to build off of this hype right now to really, just capitalize off all the hype and draw as much commercial success as you can, because since Rocky hasn't dropped since testing, and testing was so different from what we typically hear from ASAP Rocky, it's gonna be a lot of attention on the album regardless. But you take this situation, a lot of people looking at you, and the fact that he's sort of been playing his girl's like side character or just main supporter the past couple of years, it's gonna be refreshing for a lot of fans to see Cardi, where'd I get Cardi from? Jeez. To see ASAP Rocky dropping a new project and to finally hear some new music, bro, because we've seen him on a couple features, but bro, when was the last time we've heard, a full body of work from ASAP Rocky? Like, I go back to testing every now and then, bro, but I'm not going back to it that much. Like, it's about time we get some new music. And he needs to do this in a strategic way. He needs to not necessarily just drop the album right off the bat. I think he's got a lot of hype around him right now, so he's got to capitalize off that by really strategizing who to do a feature with or what song to be featured on. He's done, features with The Weeknd for We Still Don't Trust You, but he's got to sort of strategize and do like another feature with a pop act that can make a pretty big song happen or a pretty big moment to really build off of this, or even drop a single with the feature on there. Shoot, if he wasn't beefing with the whole Drake situation, I know that Drake would have gotten on an ASAP Rocky song right now. And that would have been the best thing for this situation, but you know how that goes. So maybe Kendrick will throw a feature at him. But no, he's really just got to capitalize off this by dropping singles. Drop 2 or 3 singles and then really just come forward and drop the album. But I don't see the album coming within the next month, within the next few weeks. I really see the album coming within, I'd say, Q4 this year. That's like my honest prediction. If he drops earlier, I'm gonna be excited, but that's when I think he's really gonna want to drop this album, because I think that his team, he has a smart team, because he has a ton of deals on the table. He's done a lot of things in fashion. He's always in a good position. Plus, you know, he's in a good position with his family. I don't think that you get to the level that A$AP Rocky's been at in terms of fashion and music by not having a good team around you. Like, you have to have a great team around you. And I think that they're really going to try to capitalize and build off of this. So they're not going to immediately drop the album. They're going to slowly build up his hype and just continue to really make Rocky one of the most hyped artists in the industry again. Granted, he has a lot of hype around his name, but if you can tap into that mainstream audience getting ready to really listen to a new album, you can take a Rocky project from selling 70,000 first week to selling 180,000 first week. Because realistically, bro, Rocky has a lot of hype around him, but he's not, if he drops today, he's, with all this attention around him, he's not doing over 150K. If he lets this die down and he doesn't make a move within the next couple months, he's not selling over 70K. And I think if he continues to build off this, he could really be like, you know, a 200,000 first week album artist. Like, he's positioned in the perfect situation to do so. He's just got to continue to build off of this and just continue to play it smart. He just got the creative director role at Ray-Bans, and he's the first creative director in Ray-Bans, so he's leading a bunch of projects. I think he has a sunglass line coming out with them soon, I think in April. And this is going to take away from, I don't know if he's been recording during this whole legal situation. I hope he has, but I really doubt it, because dealing with the legal situation is a lot of stress. And I'm sure the last thing you want to do is record music. But Rocky's got a lot to talk about, man. So I'm sure he has a lot of inspiration to make music. If he hasn't been in the booth, it's going to be a perfect time to get in the booth this year. And I think that he's really going to try to craft these perfect records. And I don't see that taking, you know, the next few weeks. I think this is going to be something that we don't see for a couple months, or maybe even like 8-9 months realistically. But as long as we get the music, man, I'm hype. I'm excited for any A$AP Rocky music that's coming out soon. I really want to see what direction he goes in with this album. I really want to see who he features. I really want to see who he works with. And just, yeah, overall the style that he goes with. And just, it's going to be exciting to have A$AP Rocky back in music, man. We haven't really seen, you know, there's a lot of hype for A$AP Rocky, and we haven't seen him fall off. We haven't seen him lose hype. It feels like he's always been present in the space because he's always doing something in fashion. He's always, you know, present in the back of people's minds in some way without doing too much. He's not one that pops out and makes these crazy, you know, antics or really draws any negative attention to his name. He's somebody that can just keep his name in the public without really having to do too much. He stays to himself. He stays with his family. You know, he doesn't really bother anybody. So I think he's in a perfect position to really drop a great album and to really do well commercially. It's just about continuing to build off the success. So I think we can expect to see an A$AP Rocky album towards the end of the year. I'd say around November, December. If realistically a perfect scenario, he would drop around summertime. But just with delays and everything and, you know, situations come up, you got to account for, I would say November, December is really a safe bet. But I'm excited to get A$AP Rocky music, man. Are you hyped for a new project? What do you think of A$AP Rocky's music? Have you been tapped into his music, you know, his older music, his back catalog, or has he just sort of been out of sight, out of mind type for you? What do you think of his music? I'd love to start a discussion with you guys in the comments. Remember to like the video and subscribe if you did enjoy. My name's Ron. I'm on this upload streak. I'm telling you. I'm on day 2. We double uploaded yesterday. I got this upload today, and shoot, I might double upload tonight. I don't know if I want to schedule it for tomorrow or double upload this tonight. I might just say fucking double upload tonight. We'll see. But, yep, my name is Ron. That's all I got for you guys. I will see you guys either in an hour or tomorrow. But, yeah, with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.